What's up, everybody? It's me, Bryson Booker. And if you didn't catch the song that I parodied, the other video that I did, man, if you don't know what song that was, you have some serious issues. And you really need to get out more and stop listening to that techno junk that's been flooding your ears in the last 2 or 3 years. You need to hear some real music. I'm just going to put it to you plain and simple. And Garth Brooks is real. Real country. And now I'm not going to say, he's not the only real country artist. There are a lot of country artists that are great. We got Billy Ray, Trisha Winwood. Let's see, who else? Reba McIntyre, Cheyenne Twain, Let's just forget about Billy right now. Just no Billy. No Billy Ray Cyrus. Or for that matter, no daughter too. No Miley either. Just forget the whole Cyrus family. Just don't think about them. Get the other country artists. Any country artist besides Billy. Anyway, this is Garth Brooks' Double Live. This was released in 1998 from Capitol Records, Nashville. And it basically highlights the best of the Garth Brooks World Tour 2, which transpired from 1996 to 1998. And so this album basically highlights the best of that tour. And boy, does it do a good job doing it. I enjoyed this album the whole way through. Me, liking to watch live performances and I like to listen to live albums. Garth Brooks is one of those performers that just does it so naturally. Everything that you think a live performer would do at a live performance, Garth Brooks does. I recently saw this in his DirecTV special, Garth Brooks Live at Yankee Stadium. That is a good special, guys. To me, that's one of the best concerts of 2016 right there. Even though it's not well known like Beyonce's Formation tour or Taylor Swift's 1989 tour or other really famous and cheesy tours, it was a good concert. It's what a concert should be, done right, And I'm not saying other artists don't do their concerts right, but there's only a small few that put as much effort as this man does into making his shows the most dynamic and the most fun-filled that you could ever, possibly imagine. And that's why girls love him and everybody loves him so much. And he's still doing this. He didn't stop singing, guys. The man is still making country music. He's a genius. What can I say? He's a great guy. And so this album highlights his greatness in a great way. So you got Callin' Baton Rouge, Mama Love Papa, Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up, Long Neck Bottle. Long Neck Bottle. Alright, I'm not going to sing. I promised myself I wasn't going to sing in this video. But it's so hard not to. Oh, God. Oh, man. Rodeo. The American Honky Tonk Bar Association is on here. See, guys, it's hard. I can't read this stuff and not sing it, And of course, Friends in Low Places, the long version, which is the longest song on this whole CD. That song is 8 minutes long because Garth Brooks sings the secret third verse to Friends in Low Places. And obviously, he'll sing that generally, if the crowd is feeling it. Which they are at basically every one of his performances, so he normally sings the third verse. Or else he may not have any more friends. Or he may have friends in weird places. But the third verse of Friends in Low Places is highlighted on this. A great duet with Trisha Winwood, Wild as the Wind. That's one of my favorite tracks on this CD. To me, one of the ones that really sound good, one of the best sounding ones. 2 Pina Coladas is on here. Give me 2. Just stop. Just zip it. Zip it, Bryson. Zip it. You're not going to sing it. Anyway, you know, hit after hit after hit after hit after hit is on this album. And being Garth Brooks' first and only live album that he has released in his career so far, it's good. You know, it highlights hit after hit, which is what albums like these are supposed to do. You know. So, any particular recording place where they recorded it, it's kind of unknown. Since this tour did last 3.5 years, they could have recorded, you know, track 1 in Italy and then track 2 in Texas. I don't know. So you just really know that it was recorded on the tour in 96, 97, or 98. Or probably in just a span of 1 year, probably just 97 they recorded it. Who knows, you know. But with that being said, I like to talk about sound on these live albums. Because, you know, I think it's a crucial part of the experience to, you know, hear a live album. You want it to sound good. You really want it to sound like similar to what the audience heard at the actual performance. And so what this album does, there's a lot of editing of the sound in this album. You know, and part of that is because they kind of remixed it digitally. Now, I know what you may be saying. 1998, everybody was happy about digital. I mean, yeah, it was a great thing. But it was still, you know, it still had its couple of kinks that was still being worked out. And you can tell some of those kinks are in this album. And like, for example, sometimes the crowd, which does sound definitely like lifelike, you know. It sounds like a Garth Brooks crowd. Point blank, done, zip it, we're done with the crowd. If you know how a Garth Brooks crowd sounds, point blank, it sounds like a Garth Brooks crowd. But the crowd does kind of get distorted starting out. But then, you know, the distortion kind of dies down as, you know, the track moves on. And then, you know, Garth himself and his band kind of sound, like I said, digital. And it's kind of harsh, especially Garth's vocal is a little bit harsh because of its digital processing. But overall, if you don't really care about sound, you know, I'm a sound guy, so of course, you know, me hearing live albums, I want it to be good. But if you don't care, if you just like Garth Brooks and you want his awesome live performances to have for yourself instead of waiting to the next HBO and Central Park special or the next DirecTV special, you can get it on Garth Brooks Double Live. And, you know, it's a great album. It has had many cover changes. I think this is like the second or third cover that they used on it. But, I mean, you'll know it because it'll say Double Live. And it'll have a picture of one of Garth's performances, you know, anywhere, basically. Great album. Effort is put into it. Go and get it. It's a great one. From Capitol Records.